Join me as I take on the ultimate after-party challenge, staying up all night after dancing with Tom Brady at a Super Bowl party. Yes, that Tom Brady. The GOAT. The legend. And yes, this actually happened. Buckle up, because this night was one for the books, and we're breaking it all down, moment by moment. It all started like any other Super Bowl weekend fantasy. The city was buzzing, the energy was unreal, and everywhere you turned there were cameras, celebrities, athletes, and music blasting through the night air. Super Bowl parties aren't just parties, they're events. They're where worlds collide: sports, music, social media, Hollywood, and pure chaos wrapped into one glittering night. Walking into the party, you could feel it instantly. The bass thumping through the floor, the lights flickering like something straight out of a music video, people laughing, dancing, shouting over the music. Everyone was dressed to impress. Sequins, designer fits, perfectly styled hair. It was a room full of people who knew they were at the center of something big. Alix Earle was right in the middle of it all. As a social media star who's built a massive following by being unapologetically herself, Alix has become a familiar face at major events. But this night? This was different. This wasn't just another influencer appearance. This was Super Bowl weekend, and the guest list read like a Hall of Fame mixed with a Met Gala afterparty. At first, it was all about the music. Top artists took the stage, one after another, turning the venue into a non-stop concert. Every song felt bigger, louder, more electric than the last. The crowd moved as one, hands in the air, phones out, capturing moments that would live forever on social feeds. And then that moment happened. Somewhere between the music drop and the next chorus, Alix found herself on the dance floor with none other than Tom Brady, 7-time Super Bowl champion, global icon, a man whose presence alone shifts the energy of a room. At first, it felt almost surreal. One second you're dancing with friends, the next you look over and realize you're sharing the dance floor with one of the most recognizable athletes on the planet. But instead of it being awkward or intimidating, it was fun, easy, natural. They laughed, they danced, they vibed, and the room noticed. Heads turned, phones lifted, whispers spread like wildfire. Is that Tom Brady? Is he dancing with Alix Earle? No way. This is insane. But what made the moment so captivating wasn't just who they were, it was how genuine it looked. No forced poses, no staged interaction, just two people caught up in the energy of the night, enjoying the music like everyone else. The chemistry was undeniable. At one point, they shared a laugh on the dance floor, the kind of laugh that's completely unplanned and totally contagious. That moment alone sent the internet into a frenzy once clips started circulating. Fans couldn't get enough. Comment sections exploded. Theories popped up overnight. But in that moment, it wasn't about rumors or headlines, it was about being present. And let's talk about the energy required to keep up. Dancing all night at a Super Bowl party is no joke. The adrenaline is real, but so is the exhaustion. The music doesn't stop. The crowd doesn't slow down. And when you're surrounded by people who thrive off competition, performance, and high intensity, someone like Tom Brady included, you either rise to the occasion or tap out early. Alix chose to rise. As the night went on, the party only got wilder. More people packed onto the dance floor. Drinks flowed. The DJ turned up the volume. It was the kind of night where time completely lost meaning. Midnight came and went. Then 1 a.m. Then 2. And somehow, the energy kept climbing. At one point, Alix and Tom weren't just dancing, they were pulling others onto the floor, hyping up the crowd, turning a packed room into one giant shared moment. It was one of those rare experiences where everyone, no matter how famous or low-key, felt connected. No hierarchy, no ego, just music, movement, and pure joy. For Alix, this wasn't just a party, it was a full-circle moment. She's built her platform by being relatable, by sharing the highs and lows, the chaos and the fun, the real moments that make life exciting. And here she was, living out a moment that felt almost unreal, yet sharing it in a way that made fans feel like they were right there with her. Her social media posts after the party told part of the story. Blurry clips, laughing selfies, that unmistakable post-party glow mixed with exhaustion. The kind of content that doesn't need explanation, because the energy speaks for itself. But the big question remained, did she actually stay up all night? According to everything we've seen and heard, yes. Yes, she did. The night didn't end when the music stopped. Like most Super Bowl weekends, the party simply evolved. Smaller groups splintered off. Conversations got deeper. Laughter got louder. Stories got wilder. The kind of after-hours moments that only happen when you push past tired and lean fully into the experience. Staying up all night after a night like that is a challenge in itself. Your feet hurt. Your voice is gone. Your phone battery is somehow at 2% even though you barely remember recording anything. But the adrenaline keeps you going. And that's what made this night so iconic. It wasn't just about dancing with Tom Brady. It was about saying yes to the moment. About leaning into spontaneity. About being fully present in an experience that you'll probably never get again in quite the same way. Fans connected to that. Because while most people won't ever dance with a Super Bowl legend at an exclusive party, everyone knows what it feels like to be caught up in a night you never want to end. To look around and think, I'm going to remember this forever. That's why this story blew up. It wasn't forced. It wasn't scripted. It was real, unscripted joy, and those are the moments people crave, especially in a world that often feels overly curated. As the sun started to rise, the night finally slowed. The music faded. The crowd thinned. The exhaustion settled in. But the memories? Locked in. For Alix, this night became more than a headline. It became another chapter in a story she's been writing in real time with her audience, one filled with unexpected moments, bold choices, and living life all the way to the edge of exhaustion. And for fans watching from the outside, it was a reminder of something simple, but powerful. Sometimes the best stories come from saying yes, dancing a little longer, laughing a little louder, and staying up all night just to see what happens. So now I want to know, what was your favorite Super Bowl moment? Was it the game, the halftime show, or the unexpected celebrity moments that took over your feed? Drop it in the comments, hit subscribe for more behind-the-scenes stories, and stick around because if this night proved anything, it's that you never know what unforgettable moment is coming next. Thanks for the watching and subscribe.